Taehyung, a member of BTS better known as V, has once again stolen the world's attention. As of January 26, 2025, his Wikipedia page reportedly reached over 38 million views, making him the most visited K-pop idol of all time. But does this figure fully reflect Taehyung's true popularity? Or is it also influenced by the rising global phenomenon of K-pop? Some have speculated that this success is not only driven by his fans, ARMY, but also by Taehyung's universal appeal that goes beyond just music. With his distinctive style and visuals, he is often referred to as the face of K-pop. However, is this kind of popularity really the result of an artist's hard work? Or are there other factors such as the clever marketing strategies of his agency, HYBE? From an industry perspective, this achievement could be the result of a mix of elements, including a carefully constructed image and BTS's massive global exposure. As one of the most popular K-pop groups in the world, BTS certainly has a huge influence in promoting the individuals within it. Does this mean that without BTS, Taehyung would still be this big? Or perhaps his talent and personal charm are the main factors that make him a global phenomenon? Many believe that the 38 million visits also reflect the public's curiosity about things outside of his career. Taehyung is known as a mysterious figure, often sparking discussions on social media about his personal life. Is his popularity really driven by his music and creativity? Or is it more about the public's thirst for details about his life? In addition, the fact that many searches about him are done on Wikipedia could also reflect a shift in the way people consume information. In today's digital age, Wikipedia is often the first source of information for many people. However, this raises another question. Does the high number of visits indicate quality or just quantity? When compared to other artists who have extraordinary achievements in the music field, is this number enough to describe Taehyung's true influence? While Taehyung's fans praise this achievement as proof that he is the true face of K-pop, skeptics may see it as the result of smart brand management. There is no denying that an artist's popularity often depends on how they are promoted to a global audience. So, does Taehyung truly represent the face of K-pop? Or is he a symbol of the success of the South Korean entertainment industry's strategy of creating global artists? Ultimately, one thing is for sure, Taehyung has become a global icon, both through his talent and his undeniable charm. However, speculation remains. Is this popularity entirely his own? Or is it also a testament to the power of the K-pop industry that has conquered the world? It is also worth considering how technology has played a role in creating this phenomenon. With Google's algorithm and the ease of access to Wikipedia, many may have stumbled upon Taehyung's page even though they did not initially search for him. Does this mean that his popularity is also influenced by algorithms that automatically highlight popular artists? If so, then this shows how technology has become an integral part of shaping the popularity of artists in the modern era. However, despite all this speculation, it is hard to ignore Taehyung's talent and charisma. Many agree that he has a unique quality that many other artists do not possess. His distinctive voice, artistic expression, and approach to art are often the topic of discussion among fans and observers alike. Perhaps this success is indeed the result of a combination of his authentic talent and strong industry support. Interestingly, this popularity is not limited to K-pop fans. Taehyung has reached out to various levels of society, including those who do not actively follow K-pop. This raises the question, has he become a universal cultural symbol, or is this just a temporary phenomenon driven by the global trend of K-pop? Furthermore, the fact that Wikipedia is a frequently visited source of information is also an important indicator. Wikipedia allows easy access to basic information about an artist, but to what extent does it truly reflect the artist's personality and contributions? In Taehyung's case, many see his Wikipedia page as a reflection of his broad influence, but it can also be seen as evidence of how technology shapes the narrative about an artist. What is undeniable is how BTS's fandom, ARMY, has played a major role in supporting this achievement. ARMY is known to be one of the most loyal and active fandoms in the world, often promoting BTS members on various platforms. However, is this achievement entirely the result of the fandom's efforts? Or is there an intrinsic appeal to Taehyung that makes people continue to seek him out? Interestingly, Taehyung's influence is not limited to the music world. Some cultural observers have noted that he has become a fashion icon, an artistic inspiration, and even a symbol of Korean cultural identity in the eyes of the world. Does this indicate that a K-pop artist now has a broader role than just being a musician? If true, then this proves that K-pop has developed into a global cultural phenomenon. However, speculation remains about whether Taehyung's popularity will last. The entertainment industry is known for its dynamism, and new stars are constantly emerging. With trends changing rapidly, will Taehyung still be relevant in 5 or 10 years? Or will this achievement just be one of the peaks in his long career journey? In addition, there is also the question of how Taehyung views his own popularity. As an artist, he often shows a reflective and profound side in his works. Does this mean that he is also aware of the burden and responsibility that comes with global fame? Or perhaps, he sees this as an opportunity to continue pushing his creative boundaries. What is clear is that Taehyung's popularity has opened new doors for other K-pop artists. As one of the pioneers of the global wave of K-pop, he has shown how an artist can connect cultures and generations through art. Will this encourage more artists to pursue careers outside the traditional boundaries of the K-pop industry? Ultimately, Taehyung's story is a testament to how talent, hard work, and technological support can create a global icon. However, speculation about other factors behind his popularity remains interesting to discuss. Is this achievement purely a result of himself, or is it also part of a larger strategy of the Korean entertainment industry? In closing, this achievement may not just be about numbers or statistics, but rather a symbol of a new era in the entertainment industry. Taehyung has proven that a K-pop artist can not only be successful in Korea, but also become a global icon who is respected around the world. However, as with any phenomenon, time will tell how long this influence will last. However, this phenomenon has also raised debates about how the entertainment industry as a whole plays a role in building an artist's popularity. Many argue that Taehyung's achievements are largely supported by the industry system that actively promotes its artists on the global stage. However, on the other hand, many believe that such achievements would not have been possible without significant contributions from individual talent and hard work. Does this indicate that the two complement each other? In addition to the role of the industry, it cannot be ignored that support from social media is also an important factor in this success. With platforms such as X, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, Taehyung's name is always a hot topic, often even entering global trends. However, this raises the question: does this kind of popularity only last as long as these platforms remain relevant? If social media no longer dominates the way the public consumes information, will Taehyung's influence remain as strong as it is now? On the other hand, speculation about the future of Taehyung's career is also interesting to discuss. As more K-pop artists try to expand their influence outside of Korea, will Taehyung continue to be a global icon who sets new standards for future generations? Or will he choose to focus on more personal and experimental projects, like some of the other big names in the entertainment industry?
They don't wanna see me naked, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing